What's up, Facebook? How we doing out there, YouTube? Thanks for joining me. As always, nice to see you. Connecticut Medical Marijuana Clinic, compound concentrates and coffee. We are here. We're up. We're on the air. It's your SunDaze edition. How y'all doing out there? Hopefully you've had a good start to your day. All right, YouTube, that video looks good. Same with Facebook. What is up, Jerry? How are you, man? Good to see you, my friend. How you feeling? Hopefully things are going well. Good morning, Eric. How are you? How are you? Thanks for joining us on Facebook as well. I'm seeing 4 people in YouTube. I'm seeing 3 people in Facebook. Hi, all. Cheers. Absolutely gorgeous day out there today. You know, see, that's what a coincidence. I feel with my fingers, too. Good morning, Diana. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you in YouTube land. I'm glad to hear it, man. Seriously. We're doing well. We're doing well. Things are going good. Right now, the wife and a couple of the kids are out at the vet with the little pug just to check up. He's having his nails clipped, things like that. Today's the little woman's birthday. Yep, she's now once again officially older than me. We always pick on each other. There's a very short frame, a window, where we are actually the same age from October to December. And man, let me tell you again, thanking my daughter Kara for the stream deck. People noticed there's no more mixing board here. Yeah, it had to be taken out. Unfortunately, Facebook's newest update knocked my mixing board completely out of function. It didn't even see it. It didn't recognize it. It wouldn't work at all. Hey, thank you. I do appreciate that. And you have yourself a good one and enjoy yourself, my friend. Peace. So, my daughter Kira bought me for my birthday a Stream Deck XL. This beautiful piece of, oh man, this equipment. It does everything that mixing board did and so much more. And it's right here at my hand. It's right in front of me. It's nice and simple. One touch and just things work instantly. Such an incredible piece. Speaking of incredible pieces, let's take a look at our one touch. Our traffic opens. Ooh, I love that. All right. No incidents, closures, or delays on the roadways this day holding you up. So if you need to get out and about, have fun, enjoy yourselves, just be careful. Most of us are good drivers. Doesn't mean the other guy is. So you look out for them, you will get from point A to point B and back again. A little bit of on this day coming your way. December 13th in 1955. Saw Dickie Valentine sitting in the #1 spot over in the UK singles charts with Christmas Alphabet. Now, the first Christmas song to reach #1 position. It was the first Christmas #1 that was actually about Christmas, a trend that would continue off and on over the next several decades. Now, we go to 1961 and the Beatles. They performed at the Cavern Club in Liverpool, playing 2 shows at lunchtime. Then again that night, same thing, 2 shows. Decca Records' Mike Smith attended the night performance with a view to offering the Beatles a recording contract. All right, Not a Day, Austin Woodward, Shane Roberts. So what's going on, Diana? How are you today? Okay, well, hey, at least you're able to head out to the dispensary, so you'll be able to handle that fast enough. Exactly, buddy. Hey, come here. Come on. Come on. There you go, buddy. There's my good boy. See? There's my good boy. Yes, that was good boy. Yes, it was. Bonnie's good boy. But Daddy said, come here, right? Oh, boy, thank you. Thank you. There you go. There you go. How about it? Ah, come on. You want your belly? Would you like your belly? I'll give you a belly. Then you gotta lay down and show me belly. You gotta show me belly. You got the belly. Wanna go up on a perch? There's the boy. Ah, there's my boy. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Say, I love those kisses. All right, don't forget, say hi to your friends. Say hi to your fans. You got to say hi to your fans. I know. Say hi to your fans over there, though. Yeah, you got to say hi to your fans. Oh, I'll give you a stretch. Oh, I'll give you a stretch. Oh, I'll give you a stretch. Oh, there you go. What you doing, buddy? Look at that face, it's so adorable. No, it's so adorable. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. He is Daddy's good boy. Yes. Look at that face. Look at that. Yes, I give him happy scratches because he's a good boy. Yes. I give him happy scratches because he's a good boy. Yeah. Yeah. There's my boy. All right, come here. Back up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Over this way. Oh, no. Go easy. I don't want you to fall. See, I'm holding you. I don't want you to fall. Yeah, Daddy doesn't want you to fall, buddy. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, here you go. There you go. Sit down. Here you go. Sit down. Sit down. There it is. There you go, see? Good boy. There he is. Now I can give you belly. Now I can give you belly, see? Yeah. There's my boy. He's my good boy. Yes, he is. He's Daddy's good boy. Daddy loves his boy. You remember that? And I hope you, because you're adorable. Yeah, your fans are saying hi, buddy. I say yes. I say yes. I mean, come on. Keith is just so nice. It's so versatile. It really is. I love every once in a while taking, I don't know, like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 grams. Sometimes I'll take a quarter of Keef and I put it into the press and I go nice and slow, low temp. Oh, what comes out of there is absolutely amazing. All right, we are going to go from Natch, Austin Woodward, and Adam Griffith to stepping it up an ever so slightly. I want to hear some Cyanide Circus. Wow, 54 degrees on the grounds of the compound right now in Orange, Connecticut. 84% humidity, winds at 8 miles an hour. It's a gorgeous day out there. We're actually going to have highs in the upper 50s, possibly even hitting lower 60s today. right, Cyanide Circus. And a little bit of news of the whoa, and proof of art being subjective. A painting worth about $340,000 forgotten at a German airport by a businessman flying to Israel. Police rescued the painting out of the recycling bin because it was found and somebody was just like, it's garbage. Yeah. Dusseldorf police saying the businessman arrived in Tel Aviv after his November 27th flight to discover the painting, the surrealistic work by Yves Tanguy, had been left behind. He contacted the airport, however, officials were unable to locate the flat cardboard box containing the painting. The man's nephew, who lives in Belgium, traveled to Dusseldorf to join in the search and sought help from the local police. Now, police contacted the cleaning company, who was contracted to do the airport, and an investigator ended up searching through the waste paper recycling with the company manager. The painting was found at the bottom of the recycling container, returned on Wednesday to the businessman who had misplaced it. Wow. Wow. All right. Gonna do another from Echopraxia. It's Candy Corn Castle. What's up, man? Candy Corn Castle. Again, that came to you from Echopraxia. And you're listening to all this here on CCNC, Compound Concentrates and Coffee Radio, with me, the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. My little brainchild here. This network started over 3 years ago. We've done nothing but expand, get bigger, add more music. We've added more hours. We've added more shifts. We're 7 days a week. As you see, it's SunDaze. Yeah, Monday through Friday, we're on twice a day. I do 2 shifts a day. So, tune in. Check us out. If you have requests, shout it out. Absolutely. All right, let's go. A little electronic. Diamond and a Lotus. It's called Brain Candy Bandits. Pardon me 1 second, everybody. I have a funny feeling. Perfect timing. Brain Candy Bandits. Diamond in a Lotus. Dal, a collaborative effort between producers Luke Estes and Goldsmith. Now, they often feature one of many talented vocalists, elements of pop, future bass, hip hop, all incorporated to create something unique and unheard of. All right. Candy Floater and Amigos, one of the new ones. Punch a toy.
Would you like this toy? You want to play with your toy? You want to play?
I've been known to bring the waves. Now I'm up, I bring the race. Crush a lot, I'm not a player.
You gonna get that?
Si hubiera algún inconveniente, resolvemos donde sea. Sigan en su aguaje que yo nací para la brea.
Come on, go get it.
Sweet like Zach and Cody with the money. I've been headed ranch now, need the money. Been dressing, been impressive. Put up on that, she look rich, just a face I can see through. She pull up in the top, that's a sequel. Hit it once again, that's a sequel. I don't want no friends, I want secret notes. I was pre-vote. Dance dope, sweet like sugar. Down south sharp, ooh, she a look. I run it dirty, that is good. It's a bag, better book. See the pigs, better book. I ain't looking stupid on the late night, no. I used to get grounded, now I take flight, oh. Sharks in the butter like a great bite,
Candy Floater and Amigos. Again, that is Gabo Lugo and Mike Floss collabing on that track. Oh, a little bit of pop? Sure. A little Mandalorian and maybe even some Jumbo. This tune is called Welcome. Spencer Selman. He says, I like to shred the guitar and make beats and weird videos. Again, that track was called Welcome, the artist Mandalorian. Now we're going to go into that Jumbo track. It's called The Snapper. Leo Marshall here. Stella Leo, excuse me. A multi-instrumentalist, a composer, a producer, a songwriter, and an SFX designer. He's also an audio engineer. Some credits including Little Dicky, Little Uzi, Bird, PH1, Facebook Sound Collection, of course, Red Bull Music Library, and more. Go to soundcloud.com/STELLEO. There you go, wrapping up that. Artificial intelligence. Now, let's jump over here. 11:15. You've got 5 minutes to be packed, rolled, and raring to go, because that 20's going to be here quick, don't you know? I'll grab us a track. I'll even tell you who you're smoking it up with. You're always smoking it up with somebody around the world. It will be 4:20 in Dublin, Ireland, Timbuktu, just to name a few. London, Edinburgh. Yeah. Will also be 4:20 in, let's see. Douglas. Lisbon, Portugal. Yeah. So you see, every hour in the hour, you can fire it up with somebody. These things are so awesome. Yeah. Antioxidant cocoa fusion. Yeah, one of the other things I love, total sugars in this, it's only 1%. That's it. Again, I basically swapped everything over here in the refrigerator in the studio. It's pretty much all sugar-free stuff now. I mean, I have like three ginger ales, and those only get touched when my stomach bothers me. All right, Jamie Stone here. A little bit of pop.
It lays on the bottom. Love is a light thing. It's always on the top. It's in you, the spirit within you that teaches you these things. It's the spirit within you. Love is a light thing. It's in you, the spirit within you that teaches you these things. It's the spirit within you.
Good, 1976, that coming to you from the artist Jamie Stone. Go to jamiestone.com. Mark David Lee, why not? There you go. What's up, David? How's it going in UT land? What's up, Facebookers? How's things? Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. All the other places in which CCC is at. What is the good word? All right, there you go. Strolling with Mark David Lee in pop. Now, Ruby Amon Fu says, can we talk about it?
I wanna talk about the pain in my chest and the stress that I feel. I wanna talk about the lies I've been told and the search for what's real. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? If we don't talk about it, we'll never get to the truth around it. I wanna laugh about how you say you care. How do you care? I wanna laugh about how you always change and delete with your fear.
Oh, I'm gonna get it. 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 I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh, I got it. If you release, I'll throw it.
I wanna talk about the pain
You
in
know,
my
if you release,
chest
I
and
throw
the
it.
stress that I feel. I wanna talk about the lies I've been told and the search for what's real.
Yes.
Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? 'Cause if we don't talk about
I'll
it,
throw it if you
we'll
release.
get to the truth around it.
There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Go get it. All right, wrapping up. Can we talk about it? Again, the artist, Ruby Amon Fu. Go to RUBYAMANFU.com. Now, I'm sure you all have noticed it's 11:25 and there's no power hour. I know. Now, the little woman had to go out with Chase. She had to take him to the vet this morning. It's just a normal checkup, clipping his nails and stuff, but yeah. Hey, life, right? All right, little Dr. Funk. Although I am looking forward to our game tonight. Prime time, yeah. Myself, the Bills versus the Steelers. Yeah, I already told the little woman, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna feel bad. My team beat you on your birthday. I know it's gonna be a good game. It really should. It should be a good back and forth no matter what.
Take it on. Come on. Yeah, play that piano. Now, you go cool. Lord. Okay. Cat. Oh, that's my soul. A whole lot of good. Y'all be good now. You hear me?
Again, red beans and rice. A little tune from Dr. Funk. All right. Gonna do some country. Goes out to our Christy and anyone else who likes country. And it's a tune called Music's in My Soul that comes from Layla Tucker.
I sit behind this old guitar, picking my own brain and heart. Just gotta find the right words to say, 'cause they're gonna pay the bill someday. Wanna hear the crowd scream their name. Wanna be blinded by the lights on stage. Here's a different drug to get you high. You do it once, you're hooked for life. You're hooked for life. It courses through my veins, can't ignore it. It's calling me, it's my time to find who I wanna be. I'm destined for the road. It's a lonely life, I know, but I'll follow it and I'll never quit till I'm old. 'Cause the music's in my soul. It's been before me almost night. I was so tired I couldn't close my eyes. Not a single friend that I could turn to, but the lyrics seem to get me through. Never thought that I would ever get this far, but the song sounds saved my heart. It saved my heart. It courses through my veins, can't ignore it. It's calling me, it's my time to find who I wanna be. Destined for the road. Here's a lonely life, I know, but I'll follow it and I'll never quit.
What's on everyone's agenda for today? I know what some of you got going on, but how about the rest of you? Anything good? A little fun, exciting, thrilling, stupendous, adventurous, maybe?
Music's in my It courses through my veins, can't ignore it. It's calling me, it's my time to find
go. Again, Layla Tucker. Name might sound familiar. Layla Tucker is a fresh new face to country music. Her down-to-earth approach to music is as authentic as her simple and honest approach to life. Yeah, she just lives and breathes all that encompasses country. LaylaTuckerOfficial.com. All right, Micolette from the Trackheads, giving you money. Again, you're here on CC&C, Compound Concentrates and Coffee Radio, with me, the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Crew.
So you got my nails done, okay. So you got my hair did, okay. Say I ain't acting right, okay. See, baby, you don't own me. Flashing your new whip, okay. Booking expensive trips, okay. Don't know what you expect, okay. So, baby, you can't buy me. Boy, I can buy what I want. All your fancy things don't impress me. Can you treat me how I want? If not, I'd rather be alone. You can't buy my love. I know you want it, you can look, but don't touch. And baby, I don't need your money, money, money. I don't need your money, no. You can't buy my love. I know you want it, you can look, but don't touch. Baby, I don't need your money, money, money. I don't need your money, no. Ain't tryna be a bitch, okay. Ain't like the mother chicks, okay. Boy, can you handle it? Okay. You gotta know just how to treat me. Don't get no free ride, okay. You gotta earn mine, okay. Don't need to waste time, okay. So baby, get to know me. Boy, I can buy what I want. All your fancy things don't impress me. Can you treat me how I want? Ooh, not I'd rather be alone. You can't buy my love. I know you want it, you can look, but don't touch.
Yeah, Hayes was High Times Cannabis Cup winner, wasn't it? If I'm remembering the right one. I mean, I'd have to look it up to be correct, but
I know you want it, you can look, but don't touch. Baby, I don't need your money, money, money. I don't need your money, no money. I got my own money. I got my own. I got my own money. Oh.
good. Micolette of the Trackheads talking about money. That's due. All right, little Brent Bourgeois. You know what? Fits absolutely perfect. Sunny Sunday. Good sunny Sunday. Brent Bourgeois. Great artist, great artist. Absolutely nice individual, too. BrentBourgeois.com. Now, I'm thinking some reggae's coming this way. Yeah. Let's get into a little reggae block, shall we? Day in, day out, the Cy Coonan remix set up for reggae is going to start it. Yeah, as I said, I remembered the name and I remembered it was a High Times winner. So, okay, yeah, 2011. Still, fantastic strain. Then again, anything in the Hayes family, you cannot go wrong unless the person just doesn't know what they're doing when they grow it. Now, Rocky Duani, a little bit of control.
Things are going out of control. All I see is a raging battle in the street. Right versus wrong, or for the color of a man's skin. Eventually, all things fall apart. All I see is the poor left with the verdict, while policemen and congressmen engage in endless debate.
once again, remember, it is Sunday, so I'm only on until 1 p.m. There you go. Control, Rocky Duani. Now, here it is, Breezy Sunday. It's going to wrap up our reggae block.
Easy breezy Sunday.
Jumbo, Breezy Sunday. Again, little Rocky Duani coming your way. Grammy-nominated international musician, a producer, and an activist. Go to ROCKYDAWUNI.com. All right. Let's do, all right, Jumbo, Plum Soul, tune called Winds of Change.
Aw. Hi. Hi.
11:52. Wow, time's running by. First hour gone.
Stay over here.
Gone.
Stay over here.
Come here, buddy.
Stay over here, okay? You're not in trouble. I promise. I promise you're not in trouble. Just stay over here, okay?
Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, give you scratches. Oh, I give you scratches. Oh, I give you scratches. Oh, I give you scratches. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Scratch, scratch, scratch. What? And he's tucking off. Come here, Monty. Come on, buddy. Come here. Come here. You gotta stay. Sit down. You gotta stay here. Yeah. You're not in trouble, I promise. You're not in trouble, I promise. Come on. Yes, I promise. Go ahead, see? You're good. You're good.
Mama. Hi. Huh. Oh, God, hello. Mommy, come on.
All right, again, Plum Soul Jumbo with a tune called Winds of Change.
You're real quiet.
Now I'm going to give you a little
It's
Golden
okay.
Braid Productions tune called Terror Streak. Let's see. Let us do. Secret Agent 23 Skidoo featuring DJ Epic. It's a tune called Still I Stand.
DJ Epic on the beats and the cuts. 23 on the floors. Delphine on the SunDaze. Yeah. Emily Rose on the blocks and the bowls. And this is how it goes. Yeah. Kinda long in the tooth, but every song is the truth. King Kong in the booth. Godzilla style, hot spitter, but a lot iller. Top biller, Glock, Gorilla, rock spots for mozzarella. Rhyme pugilist, not new to this. Drop hits while you drop from your mom's uterus. I rock crowds from here to Australia, cause I drop doubts and fears that cause failure. The golden age was a strong foundation. Teenagers might think my songs sound ancient, but so what? Develop taste while you grow up, and I'll still be killing these styles when y'all show up. Roots planted deep like Blue Planet. Feels like magic watching you vanish. It's sad when all the fads and trends got you doing back bends with your pads and pens. Yo, my style wasn't built on sand, I'm rock solid. Mind stay filled with plans plus knowledge. Trying till my skills expand plus more wallet. Demolish you in this jam, just flawless. It's fun like a ceiling fan, just astonished. Every time, feel me fan, that's a promise. Spotlights are still a man, I'm too stylish. All false, till I stand.
He's been going back and forth between running around playing and just
The
kind of show.
catechism, having visions, thinking gift and boom baptism. I preach to the choir that kept the music sacred. Sucker MCs get excommunicated. Watch
So did you
out,
see the message I sent you?
Oh, hell no, it's the shell toe, go and tell bro. When labels only sell what sucks, it's no wonder when the culture self-destructs. But the underground foundation's the cornerstone that make the family connect like Don Corleone. The more you learn respect, the more it's shown. Test tube baby MCs, y'all look poorly cloned. Catch a cab, take it back to the lab. Charge it to the game, put it on my tab. My dues are paid from all the music made. I probably go out with a bang, cause I refuse to fade. Yo, my style wasn't built on sand, I'm rock solid. Mind stay paid with plans plus knowledge. Trying till my skills expand plus more wallet. Demolish you in this jam, just flawless. It's fun like a ceiling fan, just astonished. Every time, feel me fan, that's a promise. Spotlights are still a man, I'm too stylish. All false till I stand.
All right, straight up the top of the hour, everybody. Good afternoon to one and all. Hopefully, you've had a good day so far. Thank you very much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. You know that. Beautiful Sundays. Well, at least in our area, sun coming out. You know, it's a decent day. Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm glad you agree. Absolutely. Yeah. Again, it's a nice. What are we looking at on temperatures out there? We are, Monty, dude, you cannot do that close to the microphones. 58 degrees already on the grounds of the compound here in Orange, Connecticut.
Bonnie.
I had made mention earlier that, well, our highs were going to be up in the high 50s, possibly even low 60s today. Wow, yeah, that's loud in my earphones. Humidity at 73%. Winds, well, they've buzzed the station at a whopping 8 miles an hour, so it's not bad out there. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to tell you, you're going to start your week out, depending upon where you're at in Connecticut, well, you may see some of that white stuff. Yeah, it's going to start Monday. You're going to get a little bit. Tuesday, you're going to get a reprieve as sun hits and kind of melts whatever came, if anything came. Then Wednesday and Thursday, right back into the thick of it, as depending upon who you listen to and who says what, we're looking at anything from a couple of inches to like a blanket. Friday, Saturday, long range forecast, you're seeing sun. So again, whatever we get, it's going to start to melt. Then you're going to get the low temperatures, which are going to be coming in. We're talking some lows in the teens. Yeah, I'm seeing like 17, 15. So all that stuff that melted is going to turn into ice. And then we're going to have everybody all over the place acting like they're on rails. Lovely. And then finally wrapping it out, long range forecast, SunDaze for next week. Yeah, well, temps are going to be in the 40s. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so I guess I take it by you being here. Let's do this. You know, I'm not going to find plaid pants and apparel under hip hop. Global Genius. You all know Global Genius, the creative team of Scott Dente and Ken Lewis. Well, they come from Nashville to the world with love. GlobalGeniusProductions.com welcomes in, of course, and you are going to get, after all, since she's here. I honestly didn't know what time she'd be back. We all were running around. She was going to, like I said, have Chase. It was just a checkup. It was having claws clipped, stuff like that. So, she's here. You're going to get a little time with her. You're going to get your power hour modified. We've had a lot of people wishing you happy birthday. A lot of people on that post I put up. Ones that have said they've gone to your page. Everybody loves you.
Good morning and happy Sundays to everybody. It is I, JC, for JC's Power Hour. The short version. Basically, I'm just going to come on here, going to give you my picks for the week, talk a little bit of sport of NFL football. Not going to get into too much else because, again, it's a shortened thing. Try to cover some of the people who are inactive. Try to cover who my picks are going to be. And there it was, Plaid Pants and Peril, my little theme song, as it were. So how is everybody doing today? You doing good? You doing happy? You spunky? You cheerful? What are you? Let me know. What are you?
And me.
Well, I know that. So let me see. Let's get into any major what do you call it? Any major missing guys from some of the teams today. I mean, there seems to be a lot. Most teams have like a good 5-6 guys out. Some are on the COVID protocol. Some are on the the injured list. But I think the most complicated thing so far is having the people on the COVID list and on and off of it, because it's very hard to play. Not to play. It's very hard to predict. Last Sunday, what game was it? Dang it, I can't remember off the top of my head. But I think it was the was it the Tampa Bay game? Like literally, it was Dez who literally found out. I think like 5 minutes before. I think he was already suited up. I mean, it was like that close to game time, and found out that his COVID came back positive and he had to sit out the game. I mean, like it's been a challenging year. I mean, it really, really has. It's been hard for a lot of the guys, and we're trying to keep everybody as safe and as healthy as possible. But, in the interim of that, it's really a lot of challenges. But health is the most important thing. And we're going to try to keep going through it. And we're going to do what we can do. Well, hello there, Paul, and how are you out there? With your little mask emoji, staying safe and socially distant. I'm doing as well as humanly possible. How's that? I mean, I'm doing all right. Got a big game tonight at 8 o'clock. So basically throughout the day, I'll be thinking about that game. Gonna try to get a little writing done today. I have a lot of ideas in my head that I just have to get down on the paper, and they're just not there yet. I'll get them there, though. When they bounce around in the head, they kind of bounce around and kind of grow. It starts with a little idea, and I'll say to myself, this would work if I put this into that scene, and then they just work around. It's going to be a good game, all right, but I am hoping that my guys come out on top, and I have faith in them that they will. So, I mean, all ball breaking aside, obviously it's my team against Brian's team, so all ball breaking aside, I don't expect it to be, I don't expect the Bills to be an easy win. I think it's very possible for us to win because I think our defense is strong enough that if we could contain their quarterback and keep the pressure on him, and that's like our defense is really strong like that, so I think we should be able to keep them going. Ben is playing really well. We have Pouncey back at center, which is really big. All that being said, let's jump into the picks. Because again, I'm only going to be on here for another 18 minutes. So let's give it the short version. Half the teams win, half the teams lose. Good night. The short version? Come on, that was a little funny. Come on. Come.
That's a little too short.
That was funny. That was funny. Come on now. It's also true. Half are going to win, half are going to lose. I mean, sheesh.
Yeah, the Steelers in that ending wing.
I don't think so, Tim. Let's start off with the Vikings versus the Buccaneers. This is a tough one to call. And all Brady hating aside, this is actually a tough one to call because 1 week Brady's playing like he knows what he's doing, and another week they're struggling. The Vikings, the same thing. It's like they're now 500 and they really need to make their push now. They can't really afford too many more losses if they have any shot of being in the playoffs. And this is a very good way to establish themselves against a strong quarterback. And, you know, again, Brady is a strong quarterback, but the cracks are in the cracks are there because you could see that, you know, he's not as fluid with this team as he was with the Patriots, which of course he's not going to be yet because this is his first year with them, and he was with the Patriots for like 100 years. So I mean, that's all to be expected. But he has shown, you know, strength. But I honestly think that the Vikings are gonna push a little harder for this one, and I think it's gonna be a close back and forth game. But I'm gonna give it to the Vikings. I'm gonna say that they're gonna eke this one out because I think that they are they're making that push. Speaking of making a push, how about them Giants? They're like playing like they know what they're doing. Who'd have thought it? But still, they're only 5-7. But at 5-7, they are still tied for first place in their division. Why? Because this is freaking bizarro world. We are living in a weird, weird little place. Let me tell you. All that aside, they've won 4 games in a row. Go figure. Like, holy crap. Who would have thought that? They are tied right now with the Washington football team for first place. Washington football team beat the Steelers last week, which several people have said never should have happened. But honestly, I think, which is bitten us in the ass many times, the Steelers a little bit played down to them, and Washington really wanted it more because even at 5-7, they and the Giants both have a shot at the playoffs. So they wanted to keep pace with the Giants. They didn't want to fall behind and be like, we're going to give it to the Giants. So as weird as it is that 2 5-7 teams have a legitimate shot, they actually have a legitimate shot. The Cardinals are kind of a sleeper team. I don't know. They're not impressing me this week, this year, I should say. Like, they're another one of those teams. Like, it depends on which team shows up. Like, 1 week they seem they know what they're doing. The next week they have no pass coverage, and you know, it's just. I think, for lack of a better thing, the Cardinals don't have a fire lit under their butt, and right now the Giants do. The Giants are feeling that rush of maybe we could actually do this, so they're playing more inspired football. So the fact that they want it a little more, I'm going to give it to them that they're going to take the Cardinals. I think that they're going to push, and I think that they're going to try to keep this going. So I'm taking the Giants over the Cardinals. Very surprising, Miami Dolphins are 8-4, second to the Bills in their division. They're playing very strongly. They are playing a hell of a lot better than they've played in years. I feel they're about to come up against a brick wall. They're playing the 11-1 Chiefs. I cannot see, unless the Chiefs again pull something out of our book and decide to just let them slide through, because the Chiefs are, very set in where they are. But they're not striking me as that kind of a team that is just gonna let the things go. So I'm gonna say that the Chiefs are gonna take this one with very little problem. I mean, the Dolphins are going to play it. I don't think it's going to be a complete blowout, but I don't think the Dolphins are that strong yet. If the Dolphins somehow beat them, then they know that they can handle the playoffs. But this is also a good test for them. Can they handle the playoffs? Because this is the caliber team that they're going to be playing. So this is going to be a great test for them. The 8-4 Tennessee Titans against the 1-11 struggling Jaguars. What can I say? The Jaguars have the second worst. They're getting the number 2 draft pick, it would seem. They're just horribly struggling. And the Titans are playing very strong, and the Titans are not in a position to just let games go, because they're at 8-4. They're more than likely playoff bound, but there's a lot of scenarios where if they sit on their ass and if they drop a couple of games, they could get overtaken. So they're not going to sit back and let somebody like the Jaguars run them over. So again, this is a relatively easy pick that the Titans are going to take the Jaguars. And now, in a not so easy pick of 2 struggling teams, 3-9 Cowboys, 2-9-1 Bengals. Who's the strongest of the weaker team? That's a good question. They both have talent. They both are not utilizing their talent. They are both just struggling and having issues left and right. Honestly, in a battle between these two, I think the Bengals can take the Cowboys. Because the Cowboys are just, they're not showing me anything. I mean, I didn't think that they were going to be way up on top, but I did not think at this point they were going to be 3-9. So I thought they would be around 500 ball, honestly. I mean, they're going to finish below 500 even if they win out. And that's a little surprising to me. I did not think they were going to struggle this hard this year. But they truly are. Granted, the Bengals are struggling, but they kind of seem to have more on the field even when they lose. So, yeah, I'm going to take them. 4-8 Texans over 5-7 Bears. Duck Bears. Again, 2 underplaying teams. The Texans are full of a lot of frustration because the Texans have a strong defense and their offense is just not backing them up, and it's getting very frustrating for them. I think it was last week, like literally the defense did a really strong goal line stance and held a fourth down attempt and did everything that they were supposed to, and then the offense came on the field, and it might have been this week or it might have been last week or the week before, but I'm pretty sure it was last week. And then like the defense had been sitting down for like maybe 2 minutes, and like on the first or second play the offense had, they turned it right back over and right in good field position for the other team. I think they were right in the red zone or right out of it, like within 30 yards of the end zone. And just any good defense needs to be able to sit for a few minutes and, catch their breath. And, the offense is just, it's very misweighed. The offense is much weaker than the Texans defense, and I think that's their biggest problem. The Bears are a little more even on both sides. So, again, in a battle of two teams that are struggling, and we have a few of them this week, I'm going to take the Bears over the Texans. Sorry, thinking. Next game, Broncos versus the Panthers. Both teams 4-8. Broncos are kind of surprising that they're doing this bad. And I believe I've said this before. I think there's a problem inside the Broncos headquarters more than anything, because it's just not. It's just not. But I think the Broncos could take the Panthers because they're having moments of brilliance on the field, and I don't know. I'm just taking them. I go with my gut. Speaking of guts, I'm going to give you the bookie bet of the year. You ready for it? You ready for it? I'm giving you the bookie bet of the year. The Jets over the Seahawks. I said it. Remember, bookie bet of the year. Means it should probably never happen, but somehow it does. I think it's going to. Because even at 0-12, I could go through the weeks and I could point out 6-7 games they easily should have won. That like last week was just painful. I mean, they lost with 5 seconds to go. They were so pissed that they fired their defensive coordinator, like not on the spot, but like as close to on the spot as possible. They were just so fed up, and it wasn't one play that got this guy fired. It was just the icing on the cake that got this guy fired. And I think the Seahawks are playing well, but the Seahawks have lost a couple of games that you wouldn't have thought they would have lost. And the fact that the Jets have come so close to winning and not winning, and I think the Seahawks are going to take this way not seriously. They're going to be like, oh, it's the Jets, we got this with no problem. And I think the Jets are going to surprise them. And if they don't straight up win, they're going to give them a run for their money. But I'm telling you, bookie bet of the year, take the Jets over the Seahawks. Bookie bet of the year. My old man would be proud. 8-4 Colts against the 7-5 Las Vegas Raiders. Say it with me. Las Vegas Raiders. Here we go. Okie dokie. Again, both teams are playing strong. I think I'm giving this one to the Raiders because even though there's not a huge home field advantage, these guys are happy as pigs in shit to have their home stadium after like all the controversy and the move and the this and that. And once you can have a full crowd, I think they're going to go nuts when they're home. But I think they're very pumped to have a home as it is. So I'm taking the Raiders over the Colts. Yes, I'm hurrying up because I only got a few minutes left. The Washington football team and the 49ers. They had their surprise last week when they were able to beat my Steelers. Niners for a little bit tried to give the Bills a run, but they petered out at the end of the what do you call it? At the end of the game. So I think therefore I am. No. I think that as much as I hate to admit it, I think Washington right now is playing stronger than the Niners. And I think they're going to want to keep pace with the Giants because, again, I think the Giants are going to pull this one out. And if the Giants win and Washington loses, we could have only one person in the playoffs from that division, and this is why they have to keep pace with each other. So we're going to take Washington there. 10-2 Saints over the 3-8-1 Eagles. Sorry, Pops. Sorry, Eagles fans. It's not happening. Even though the Saints aren't perfect right now, they're going over those Eagles. 4-8 Falcons, 3-9 Chargers. I don't know who these Falcons are. I don't. One week, idiots. Next week, powerful. They're inconsistent at best. But the Chargers can't seem to put anything together at all. So I'm going to have to give it to the Falcons, but I will not be surprised if I'm wrong on this one. I will not be surprised if the Chargers pull this out, but I'm going to take the Falcons for the game. 9-3 Packers against the 5-7 Lions. Again, I think that the Lions are going to... I don't think they're going to roll over and play dead. I think that the Packers can't drop the ball on them because they are feisty, and this is a game that... Again, a lot of history between these two teams and a lot of smash mouth football between these two teams. But I do think at the end of the day, the Packers will have that. Speaking of the end of the day, waiting all day for Sunday night. My 11-1 Steelers taking on the 9-3 Bills. Ain't happening, Captain.
You got to think positive for your team. I get that. I mean, you're obviously not going to come on and say, well, we're meeting the better team today, but we're going to do our best and hopefully, I mean, I get it. It's all good. This is why I have said from the get-go, and I'm just going to continue to say, hopefully it's going to be a good game.
I believe it's going to be a good game.
I don't want to see a blowout. You know this. I don't like it. When my team, in any instance, I don't care who it is, and truly, I don't like it when my team blasts out of the gate, 24 plus points, and there's nothing on the board on the other side.
Oh, that won't happen.
Okay, see? Anyways.
I'm taking my Steelers. I don't think we're going to lose 2 games in a row. I do believe I believe the biggest key to winning this game is the pressure on the quarterback.
The number one quarterback that's been ranked 3 times now.
Yeah, no.
3 times.
I'm not saying he's not good.
Yeah.
He just hasn't run up against my defense.
Okay, yeah, I want once again.
Monday, the Ravens are playing the Browns. I think the Browns, I can't believe that the Browns are 9-3, but I think the Browns are going to successfully go over the Ravens and
they have a better
knock them
chance at winning their fucking game than you guys have ours, but anyways.
Enjoy.
Yeah, of course. What's up, everybody? Told you I'd be back. Hopefully, you are having a good one. Hopefully, you enjoyed your modified. Again, normally it would be a power hour. However, she had to go out. She had stuff she had to do, life and all. So, at least she got on there and gave you a little something. Let me get over here. Let's get us some music going, shall we? What's up, Paul? Nice to see you, man. Thanks for joining us over there in YouTube land, as always. All right, Ross Laura, the artist, music producer, extreme sports enthusiast. Go to ROSSLARA.com. Tune called Anarchy. Well, thank you for joining us over there on YouTube, and you are on Compound Concentrates and Coffee, an actual broadcast and media production company that broadcasts 7 days a week out of Orange, Connecticut. This is our online stuff here on YouTube. 1 second, please. Speaking of YouTube, I just noticed. I bet you're going to hear me even louder now. I just noticed your channel was turned down on the mixing board. But yes, I am the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. You are on Compound Concentrates and Coffee. We are a licensed media production company. And yes, you heard that correctly, licensed. That's how I'm here every day playing music. We're on 7 days a week, twice a day. Unfortunately, before 2020 came in and kicked everybody's ass, we did remote broadcasts, we had musicians, we had comedians, we had other people here. They would sit in our peanut gallery right over here to my right. Certain ones would get put in the hot seat. They'd get their 15 questions or more. So where are you joining us from? What neck of the woods are you in today? All right, once again, that was a kind of short little tune. Ross Laura. It's called Anarchy. Let's go. All right, Nick Gallant. Don't you got something to say? A little bit of country going to Christy and everybody else out here. Audio sounds good on both sides. Video's looking just as good on both. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Once again, Nick Gallant, the artist there. Go to soundcloud.com/NICK-35-4. Let's get Aladdin Marsh. Little electronic, a tune called Vices. Quick reminder, you're sitting here, you're watching me, you're checking out the music. Our sponsors right there are the ones that are bringing this to you every single day. Dank Fung, Pass the Glass. You have Nirvana CBD, and you have Great Minds Coffee Roasters. Check them all out. We have coupon codes good for anything from 10% off a purchase to 40% off a purchase. So, it'll work out for you. This is called Vices. I do want to say thank you, honestly, huge, much love. Compound Concentrates and Coffee over on Facebook. Our page likes have gone up 250% in the last 7 days alone. Thank you. Seriously. Wrapped up that track there. Once again, it was called Vices. The artist, Elad Marsh. Man, 19 minutes left. 19 minutes. Our time just rips on by. Let's do Nicolette. A little bit loose. right. I'm definitely looking forward to football. It starts at 1 o'clock. Again, it's why I'm out of here at 1. Going to be a lot of good games. Yep. Right by my side, what you're hearing is Secret Agent 23 Skidoo featuring Jason Kendall. Excuse me. There you go, right by my side. I have just like 4 tracks left. Absolutely. Let us do. Charlie Peacock, once a champion. What's going on, Annabelle? How we doing out there? Hopefully you're having a good one. Now, one of the things really quick said about my Buffalo Bills, many of the Bills players that do what they do by focusing specifically on their job responsibilities rather than doing any big picture thinking. Now, this is what did help them play their most complete game of the season, which was in the win against San Fran. Now, quote, I think each and every week is a different opportunity and a different situation. This said by Josh Allen. Right? Some teams match up better in man, he says. Some teams match up better in zone. As an offense, it's our job to find out what we can do and how we can beat them and how we can hurt them in their given defense. However, it's ultimately the offense's job to basically dissect what they're doing and try try to get us in the right play calls as a quarterback, get us out of the bad ones, and limit those plays, which is true. Again, Allen really, I mean, I have to give him all, not even just being my quarterback, but I do. I have to give him all the respect. I mean, just as a player in general, what he has done, how he's turned things around, how he has turned focus. Instead of being, and I've said this quite a bit, it's always good to have good players on a field. Exactly. But you need those good players to come together and be a good team, not just individuals doing their thing. So, it's even, again, it's been said that, yeah, the Bills have, and it's true, we have a lot of respect for the Steelers. Of course, one of the most stable and consistent franchises in the league. However, they enter this game with thinking centered on anticipation and execution, knowing it's the best way to come out of their primetime game, with the only thing that we're after, of course, which would be another victory. So all season we've had our highs, we've had our lows. So going into December, you're just trying to win. And this is a quote from Diggs, by the way. You learn a lot about a team in December. It's always cold, and home field advantage would have been a lot better with some fans.
Be right back. I'm anxious for you.
But we still need to go out and handle our business. What store are you heading to? Yep. Where are you heading? Which store?
You with that, buddy?
Yeah, not in front of the door, buddy. You know the routine. And we're wrapping up Once a Champion. This is a tune from the artist Charlie Peacock. Hey, nice. Congratulations. Good job. Good job. It's always nice to get sponsors and be recognized. Good work. Good work indeed, Annabelle. All right, wrapped up that track. Now, Echo Praxia, Austin Woodward, and Where I Get Off. Because once again, Sunday football. Crypta, Echo Praxia. All right, that's Crypta from Echo Praxia. Now, I'm going to give you a little Wizard Night. Austin Woodward and Zach Ledbetter. right, Wizard Knights, Austin Woodward, Zach Ledbetter, Cy Coonan, The Town Crier, Philosophical Miner, The Messenger, Unequivocally Unemployable, the lead singer of The Fix, taking us out with This Is Where I Get Off. sorry, buddy. It's okay. He's okay. There you go. There you go. Oh, I give you belly. I give you a little scratch. A little stretch. That's my boy. There we are. That's my boy. Y'all be good. You stay safe. Peace. Much love and respect. Thank you for hanging out with me here on CC&C.
Later on.